You spend one-third of your life asleep. But what if the way you're sleeping is slowly hurting your joints? Every morning, millions of seniors wake up with the same thought. Why do my joints ache more now than before? You might stretch your neck, roll your shoulders, and feel that familiar stiffness in your knees or back, a dull, nagging pain that seems to greet you before the day even begins. But here's something most people don't realize. It's not always age that causes this discomfort. Sometimes it's the way you sleep. Today, we're going to uncover something that could transform your nights and your mornings. Because how you position your body in bed might be silently increasing your joint pain every single night. So stay with me till the end. You'll not only learn the science behind it, but also simple, powerful ways to fix it starting tonight.
The hidden link between sleep and joint pain. Let's start with a simple truth. Your body doesn't stop working when you fall asleep. In fact, some of the most important healing processes take place only when you're asleep. Your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, your blood pressure drops, and deep inside, where you can't see or feel it, your body begins a quiet miracle, the work of repair. Your muscles begin to release tension. Your cartilage, the smooth, rubbery tissue that cushions your joints, starts to rehydrate. Your bones and ligaments, which carried your weight all day, finally get a moment of rest. But here's the thing. That recovery can only happen when your body is properly aligned. When you lie down at night, you're not just resting. You're setting the stage for 8 hours of either healing or harm. If your spine is twisted, your shoulder compressed, or your knees pressed tightly against each other, your body can't fully relax. Instead of releasing stress, it holds on to it. Instead of repairing tissue, it adds microstrain. Hour by hour, night after night, that strain adds up, and over weeks, months, and years, it turns into the morning stiffness, inflammation, and joint pain that so many seniors wake up with today.
Think about it. We all know the feeling of waking up with an aching back or sore hips. We blame it on getting older, on a little arthritis, or on sleeping funny. But what if it's not aging, it's alignment? Your body is like a bridge, built to hold weight only when its parts are balanced. If one part is out of line, the entire structure begins to strain. The same goes for your spine, your hips, your knees, your shoulders. During the day, your posture may shift constantly when you walk, sit, bend, or stretch. But at night, you stay in one position for hours. That's when small misalignments, a tilted neck, a twisted lower back, a shoulder pressed too deeply into the mattress, can do the most damage. Science confirms what many seniors feel every morning. According to research from the National Sleep Foundation and Harvard Medical School, the way we position our bodies during sleep directly affects our musculoskeletal health, especially as we age. In one Harvard study, older adults who slept on poorly aligned surfaces or in awkward postures reported 40% more joint stiffness, twice as much morning discomfort, and significantly slower recovery from physical activity. Meanwhile, participants who practiced proper sleep alignment using supportive pillows, balanced sleeping positions, and appropriate mattress firmness reported less pain, deeper rest, and better joint mobility throughout the day. It's not a coincidence, it's physiology. When your spine and joints are aligned, your muscles don't have to hold tension all night. Your blood flow improves, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues that need repair. Your cartilage absorbs moisture, regaining its cushion. Your nerves remain free, not pinched or pressed. In short, your body heals the way it's designed to.
But when alignment breaks, everything changes. Let's imagine a typical night for a senior who sleeps with a poor posture. The head tilts slightly forward because the pillow is too high. The shoulder sinks into the mattress, squeezing the joint. The hips rotate slightly, twisting the lower back. And for 8 long hours, these joints remain under pressure. Now imagine that happening every night for years. The result? Chronic tension, inflammation, and pain that feels mysterious but really isn't. Your body is simply telling you, I'm tired of healing under pressure.
The good news is your body is incredibly resilient. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, your joints can still recover if you give them the right environment. Proper alignment is like turning on a healing switch inside your body. When your head, spine, and hips are in a straight line, your muscles finally relax. Your joints get space to breathe. And your nervous system signals safety, allowing you to fall into deeper, more restorative sleep. That's why the position you sleep in isn't just about comfort. It's about recovery. It's about your body's ability to repair the wear and tear of each day. It's about waking up stronger instead of sorer. The good news is your body is incredibly resilient. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, your joints can still recover if you give them the right environment. Proper alignment is like turning on a healing switch inside your body. When your head, spine, and hips are in a straight line, your muscles finally relax. Your joints get space to breathe. And your nervous system signals safety, allowing you to fall into deeper, more restorative sleep. That's why the position you sleep in isn't just about comfort. It's about recovery. It's about your body's ability to repair the wear and tear of each day. It's about waking up stronger instead of sorer.
Why aging joints need extra care at night. As we age, the way our bodies respond to rest begins to change, quietly, gradually, almost imperceptibly at first. The cushioning between our bones, called cartilage, that once felt springy and resilient, begins to thin. Our ligaments, the sturdy bands that hold our joints together, become a little less flexible. And even the precious fluid that lubricates our joints, the synovial fluid, starts to diminish. It's a natural process, one that happens to everyone. But it means something very important. Our joints become more sensitive to pressure, to twisting, and to misalignment, especially when we're still for long hours during the night.
Think of your joints like hinges on a door. When the door is new, it moves smoothly, silently. But as time passes, the hinges begin to squeak a little. They don't glide as easily unless you oil them, unless you take care of them. Your joints are the same. They've carried you through decades of movement, through work, through family life, through daily tasks that you no longer even think about. But now they need a bit more care. And most importantly, gentle alignment when you rest.
When you're young, you can twist and turn in your sleep, and your body bounces back easily. Your cartilage absorbs shock, your muscles recover fast, and your ligaments stretch without strain. But at 60, 70, or 80 years old, things are different. Your joints no longer have the same cushion. Your tendons take longer to recover from tension. And even small pressure points, like your shoulder pressing too hard into the mattress or your knees resting against each other, can lead to inflammation overnight. It's not about fragility. It's about sensitivity. And sensitivity demands attention.
Here's the part most people don't realize. Joint stress during sleep doesn't always cause pain right away. You might not wake up from it. You might not even notice it happening. But your body does. Deep in your joints, the tissues sense compression. Tiny nerves register that pressure. And your brain receives subtle signals all night long, tiny alerts that keep your body from entering the deepest stages of rest. That's why many seniors say they sleep for 8 hours but still wake up tired. Their bodies were resting, but not recovering.
Every morning stiffness, every ache that takes hours to fade, is your body's quiet way of saying, something's wrong with how I'm resting. It's not just about getting older, it's about giving your body the right conditions to heal from the inside out. When your knees ache in the morning, it's not a sign of weakness, it's feedback. When your shoulders feel sore, it's your body whispering, I need a softer angle, a bit more support, a little less pressure. And if you listen to those whispers now, you can prevent them from turning into louder cries of pain later. Let's take a closer look at what's happening inside your joints while you sleep. During the day, gravity constantly pushes down on your spine, hips, and knees. Microscopic wear happens, which is normal. At night, your body's job is to reverse that, to replenish the fluid in your cartilage, to restore flexibility, to reduce inflammation. But that delicate repair work can only happen when your joints are properly aligned. If your hip is twisted or your shoulder is compressed, your body can't circulate nutrients efficiently. Blood flow decreases and inflammation lingers. That's why so many seniors wake up saying, my knees feel tight, my back feels locked, my joints feel rusty in the morning. It's not because your body failed, it's because your position didn't let it succeed.
You see, aging isn't just about decline, it's about adaptation. Your body doesn't stop working, it just needs you to work with it. That means supporting your joints in a way that respects how they've changed. Your muscles might not be as strong as they once were, but they're still capable of holding alignment. Your joints might not be as cushioned, but with the right sleep position, they can still find relief and restore flexibility. Think of bedtime not as the end of the day, but as the beginning of healing. Because what happens during those silent hours shapes how you'll feel when you open your eyes at sunrise. Imagine this. You're lying in bed. Your head sinks slightly into your pillow. Your shoulders round just a bit forward. Your hips rotate. And while you drift into dreams, your spine is carrying a quiet, invisible tension. 8 hours later, you wake up, and that tension greets you before the sunlight does. Now imagine the same night, but with proper support. Your neck rests in line with your spine. Your shoulders are gently supported. A small pillow keeps your knees apart, aligning your hips. And as you sleep, your body truly lets go. That's not luxury, that's healing.
The most common sleep positions and what they're doing to you. Before we dive into solutions, let's take a step back and talk about something most people overlook, the way you sleep. Because your sleep position isn't just a matter of comfort, it's a blueprint of how your body spends 1/3 of its life. Every angle of your spine, every degree of your hip rotation, every ounce of pressure your shoulder feels, it all adds up. And for seniors whose joints already bear the marks of time, these small nightly choices can decide whether you wake up feeling free or fragile. Let's go through the 3 most common sleep positions and uncover what they're really doing to your body.
1. Sleeping on your stomach, the hidden enemy. Many people, especially those who grew up sleeping face down, find this position comforting. It can feel safe, like you're sinking into the mattress, cocooned in warmth and stillness. But for seniors, it's the worst position for joint and spinal health. Why? Because when you sleep on your stomach, your body has to make several compensations just to keep you breathing. Your neck twists sharply to one side for hours, straining the cervical spine. Your lower back arches unnaturally, forcing the lumbar discs to compress under constant tension. Your shoulders and knees bear uneven weight, pressing into the mattress in ways your cartilage can no longer cushion effectively. What you might not realize is that this creates a chain reaction. When your spine is misaligned, the muscles around it tighten to protect the nerves. That tension can travel up to your neck or down to your hips,
leaving you stiff and sore when morning comes. 2. Sleeping on your back, best for spinal alignment, but only if done right. Now let's talk about one of the best, yet misunderstood positions, back sleeping. When you lie on your back, your spine naturally aligns, resting in a neutral position. This allows your muscles, joints, and nerves to relax and recover. In theory, this is ideal, especially for seniors dealing with lower back pain or arthritis. But here's the catch. Most people don't set up their bed correctly for it. A flat pillow can tilt your head backward, straining your neck. A soft, sagging mattress can let your hips sink too deep, arching your lower spine unnaturally. It's not enough to just sleep on your back. You need support in the right places. Try this simple setup. Use a contoured pillow that supports the natural curve of your neck but doesn't push your chin toward your chest. Place a small cushion or rolled towel under your knees. This eases pressure from your lower back by keeping your spine's natural curve intact. Keep your arms at your sides or resting on your belly to prevent shoulder tension. These small adjustments can make the difference between restoration and aggravation. Research insight. According to the Harvard Division of Sleep Medicine, seniors who used lumbar support under their knees reported 32% less morning stiffness and improved range of motion in their hips compared to those who slept flat. The truth is, good alignment isn't about luxury, it's about longevity. Your joints are like hinges. They need balance and symmetry to move smoothly. When your body rests in harmony, every part of you, from your neck to your ankles, wakes up more refreshed, more fluid, and less inflamed.
3. Sleeping on your side. Comfortable, but needs balance. Now let's talk about the most popular position, side sleeping. For most seniors, this is the instinctive choice. It feels natural, safe, and cozy. It's also one of the best positions for reducing snoring, acid reflux, and sleep apnea symptoms. But even this position comes with its own set of hidden challenges. When you sleep on your side, your top shoulder and hip take most of the pressure. Over time, this can irritate the bursa, the fluid-filled sacs that cushion your joints. Your knees may press against each other, causing the cartilage to wear down faster. And if your upper leg drifts forward, it can twist your lower spine, leading to morning back pain. The fix? Balance and support. Here's what specialists recommend. Place a pillow between your knees. This keeps your hips, pelvis, and spine aligned. Hug a soft pillow to relieve pressure on your shoulders and chest. Use a medium firm mattress that supports your curves without letting your body sink too deep. Make sure your head pillow fills the space between your neck and mattress, keeping your head level, not tilted up or down. Pro tip? If you have arthritis or chronic joint pain, try the fetal position, knees slightly bent, spine neutral, and arms relaxed. This opens up your joints, promotes circulation, and reduces tension in your lower back. Research insight? Clinical studies have shown that side sleeping, when properly supported, reduces hip joint pressure by up to 30% in seniors, improving next-day mobility and comfort.
Here's something worth reflecting on. The position that feels comfortable isn't always the one that's healthy. Over the years, our bodies adapt to misalignment. If your posture has been off for decades, maybe from sitting, working, or stress, your muscles start to memorize those patterns. That means the first few nights of good alignment might actually feel strange. You might even miss your old position. But remember, what feels natural isn't always what's right. Healing often starts with a little discomfort, not the kind that hurts, but the kind that corrects.
Chapter 4. Your Mattress and Pillow. The Unsung Heroes of Joint Health.
Even if you find the perfect position, the wrong mattress can sabotage everything. If it's too soft, your hips and shoulders sink too deep, twisting your spine. If it's too firm, your joints can't sink enough, leading to pressure points. Science-backed tip. Studies show that medium-firm mattresses provide the best spinal support for seniors. They reduce morning stiffness and improve joint recovery overnight. When it comes to pillows, memory foam or contour pillows can help maintain neck alignment. Wedge pillows can ease knee or hip pain. Adjustable pillows let you fine-tune your height for your comfort level. Ask yourself tonight, when was the last time you replaced your mattress? Because most mattresses lose support after 7 to 8 years, even if they still look fine. Chapter 5. The Science of Pressure Points. Let's talk about something often overlooked, pressure points. Every body has them, spots where your weight naturally presses against the mattress. For most people, these are the shoulders, hips, and knees. When those points bear too much pressure for too long, circulation drops and inflammation rises. That's why you wake up with soreness in those exact areas. Quick fixes. If your shoulder hurts, try a softer mattress topper or a pillow under your arm. If your hip hurts, use a knee pillow to reduce twist. If your knees ache, place a light cushion between them. You'll notice the relief immediately. Remember, comfort isn't luxury, it's healing. Chapter 6. Nighttime Movement. Why Stillness Isn't Always Good. Here's something surprising. You're not supposed to stay in one position all night. Healthy sleepers naturally shift 20 to 40 times per night. But as we age, we tend to move less due to joint stiffness or fear of pain. That means one joint might be compressed for hours, starving it of blood flow. To counter this, choose breathable sheets that let you turn easily. Avoid tucking blankets too tightly. Try gentle pre-bed stretches, especially for the hips, shoulders, and lower back, to keep mobility flexible. Your body heals best when it can move freely through the night. Chapter 7. Hydration and Nutrition, the Overlooked Part of Sleep Posture. You might wonder, what does drinking water have to do with sleep posture? More than you think. When you're dehydrated, your cartilage loses its ability to cushion joints. Even the discs between your vertebrae become less flexible. That makes your body more sensitive to every little pressure point during sleep. So before bed, drink a small glass of water or warm herbal tea. Not too much, just enough to stay hydrated. And remember, foods rich in magnesium, like bananas, spinach, or almonds, relax muscles. Omega-3 fatty acids from flax seeds or fish oil reduce inflammation and help your joints recover overnight.
Chapter 8. Creating a joint-friendly sleep environment. Your bedroom should be your recovery zone, not another source of stress. Here's how to build a joint-friendly sleep sanctuary. Keep your room temperature around 20 degrees Celsius. Warmth relaxes muscles, but too much heat can cause inflammation. Use supportive bedding. Weighted blankets can soothe arthritis-related restlessness. Avoid thick, heavy quilts that trap your limbs and restrict movement. Choose sheets made of natural fibers. They help regulate temperature and reduce tossing. And one more subtle change that makes a big difference: the height of your bed. If your bed is too low, getting up strains your knees and hips. If it's too high, you put stress on your lower back. The perfect height is where your feet rest flat on the floor when sitting at the edge.
Chapter 9. The Mind-Body Connection. Stress and Pain at Night. Even with perfect posture, your joints can still ache if your mind is tense.
Studies from Harvard show that chronic stress increases the release of cortisol, a hormone that makes your joints more sensitive to pain. That's why calming your mind before bed is essential. Try this routine. Take 5 deep breaths, focusing on your spine relaxing into the bed. Mentally scan your body from head to toe, releasing tension from each muscle. End with gratitude. Remind yourself that rest is not laziness, it's healing. Your mind has to relax for your body to repair.
Chapter 10. The Morning Test. How to know if your sleep posture is hurting you. Here's a simple test. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, take note of 3 things. Which joint feels the stiffest? Which part of your body feels heavy or numb? Does your pain fade after moving for 20 minutes, or does it last all day? If your stiffness fades with movement, it's likely from poor alignment during sleep, not from irreversible joint damage. That means you can fix it.
Final message. Your bed can be your best medicine. Your bed should be the safest place in your world, not the source of your pain. You don't have to live with joint pain as an inevitable part of aging. With the right posture, the right support, and the right habits, your nights can become your most powerful therapy. Remember, healing isn't just what happens at the doctor's office. It's what happens quietly, every night as you sleep, if you allow your body to rest the way it was designed to. So tonight, before you lie down, give your body the gift of comfort. Adjust your pillow, support your knees, let your spine align. Because sometimes a good night's sleep isn't just about hours, it's about how you sleep. And that simple shift might be the difference between waking up in pain or waking up ready to live, move, and feel young again.